Want to turn to another legal case that is making a lot of headlines.
And a lot of emotion.
And a lot of emotion for all of us. Attorney Michael Avenatti, who is denying trying to extort money from Nike. Avenatti is, of course, accused of threatening to reveal damaging information about the sports giant if it did not pay him millions of dollars. This is what Avenatti told Rikki Klieman about that case.
You say you were working on behalf of your client, but you were also telling Nike, according to this complaint, you either hire me or I'm going to say something.
If what they've alleged constitutes extortion, you're going to have to go around the country and arrest tens of thousands of lawyers in this country for extortion.
But there are legal experts who say you crossed a line.
Well, and there's legal experts that say that I was well within the line as an aggressive attorney. There's many that say that. And the fact of the matter is, this was not extortion. People make threats all the time. People make threats all the time in connection with trying to settle a case.
What was
Whether
it?
it be, what's that?
You said it was not extortion.
It was not extortion.
What was it?
It was attempting to settle and resolve a dispute on behalf of a client and make sure that the right thing was done.
Rikki, you're a legal expert. Are there tens of thousands of lawyers across the country doing what Michael Avenatti alleges?
Not exactly. I certainly think that there are many aggressive lawyers throughout the country who will yell and scream and threaten that if you don't settle this case, you're going to be found liable and you're going to wind up paying me tens of millions of dollars. I mean, that's very typical. I've had people scream at me from time to time while I was practicing law in settlement negotiations. But I've never heard, and this is where in the New York case, as opposed to the California case, which is much more straight up, in the New York case, he does have a defense, and he was very good in this interview with Rikki. He is calm, he is thoughtful, he explains that this is what lawyers do, and I'm sure there are a lot of lawyers who will agree that you can be tough, and he's a good lawyer who has gotten some big settlements. But I go back to where I started on this case. It's one thing to be a tough negotiator. It's another thing to do a squeeze play into time, that you have to get this answer to me or I'm going to expose you on Monday for your bad conduct. And I want $1.5 million for my client, but I want $22.5 million from me.
Rikki Klieman, the legal news don't stop around here.
Listen, I have job longevity.
You certainly do, my
too.
friend.